Congrats to Iowa State. I think they are we knew coming into this game they were going to be a really scrappy team, and they proved that today. They really made us earn it, and just proud of our players for going down and not skipping a beat and really just chipping away again. And obviously looking for, something earlier in the game, and I think our players are too, for getting after it right away. But just really proud of the fight, really proud of the defense, really proud of the fundamental softball we've played down the stretch.
Coach, you mentioned this a second ago, just early, found yourself down early again yesterday. What's the message to the team, and what's allowed you to be a little bit more successful in those middle to late innings the last couple of games?
I think we freed ourselves up a little bit in the middle of the game and just kind of went for it. And, we were getting some good pitches to hit, and I think, we just felt, to me, a little bit timid where, when we're getting our pitches, especially like this one to the left of me, she can do absolute damage on anything in any zone, and that's how I want her to swing the bat every single time, and she did put us in a good spot this game. And I think top to bottom in our lineup, every single person can do damage and really make an impact on this game and spark a fire. So to take that kind of upon yourself from the first at bat on is what we're looking for. And when we're on fire like that, it just it catches from top to bottom, and that's when we're really fun to watch. So I think we are an even better team than we're showing right now, and I think we're going to chip away at getting better.
Sid, when you guys scored those first couple of runs, it was like nothing left to infield there. So what's the mindset there? And you, especially getting on base, maybe you expect Reagan to get on base that way, but you got on base that way too, So what is the mindset there?
I think just trying not to be too big and trying not to make the moment bigger than itself, knowing how much game there is left within that game. And I think just sticking to our plan and taking it pitch by pitch. And I was talking to Burr, and she said, just trust my plan and know what they're throwing me and learning from my past at-bats. So I felt like I came up, after my first at-bat, I came up with a plan and adjusted, and I feel like we did a really good job with that as a team.
And Kate, you guys have been really aggressive on the base pass, this year compared to in past years. But then you have the risk of, you ran out of a couple innings.
Mm-hmm.
So what is your mindset about, the give and take there?
Well, I think we can be aggressive and still, fall back to a different decision. I think that's always, I know Devin was laughing at me because I'm always challenging her to press that into a double, and I think there's instances where you can do that and then you push it and then make a really good play. So I'm never going to fault the aggressiveness as long as we're making smart decisions, smart softball decisions out there.
What was it like playing against your former teammates there?
Yeah, it was fun. I was kind of bummed that they weren't on our Big 12 schedule this year, just because, not because I have anything against them or anything like that. It's they're just such a fun team to play against. I'll just bring my competitive spirit out of me. So yeah, it was fun playing them.
Did you think that after that first inning you got the double play, but then they kind of were taking pitches from you? Did you think that their knowledge of you kind of helped them?
Yeah, I know. In the past, I would say I kind of struggled a little bit with the walks, and I think they just had that in the back pocket, especially going down 3 runs, just to be a little bit patient at the plate.
For both of you, what's it like to play for Coach Lowe?
It's amazing. I feel like she brings out the best in you, not only as a player, but as a human, and she truly wants what's best for us. And ever since being at Arizona, I feel like I've developed so much, and my softball IQ has grown, and she's truly allowed me just to see the bigger picture of things and how to be a leader on the field, which is, even though I may look like I'm 6'1", on the field, I struggled with with leadership my freshman and sophomore year. So she's kind of helped me come out of my shell and just to embrace the leadership role, and I really appreciate her.
Yeah, it's awesome. I feel like whatever I've learned, have grown into a better woman, just from her knowledge, and I'm just glad I can, just up under just 1 year, also being here, and I'm just glad I can take that into the next chapter.
Sydney, working with 8 different pitchers, how does that help you, right? I mean, such a unique situation. Can you take anything from that into your approach, in the box?
It's a lot of different personalities, which is a great thing. I feel like everyone is so unique and so has their individual talents. So when I get to work with each and every one of them, like I kind of know the specifics because they're so unique and so special in their own way. And we had our trip to Italy before season or in the summer, and I got to work with them in the bullpens, and it was just really special. And yeah, just getting to like know them individually and just knowing them, it's really helpful for me. So yeah.
For Caitlin said, I mean, those last 2 years in the Pac-12, the tournaments were held on campus, very well attended. Do you think there's some drawback to being more neutral and, such a distance?
Well, I love playing here. I think our team loves playing here because they know they want to play here at the end of the year. So I think it's a really big deal for us to be on this field, kind of learning what the routine looks like for warming up and then transferring to the big field and then, getting ready right away and being ready to jump into a game. I think it's super valuable. Obviously, we love 3,000 people in Tucson, Arizona cheering for us, but that's not what we're going to win a championship doing. We're going to be here with probably that many people or more times 10 cheering against us, right? So I think just the experience here is invaluable. And this one's been here, and just playing on this field, the more you can do that, I think the better off we are.
Yeah, playing here, just bringing back all the memories. Some of my best memories were made here and with some of the greatest girls. And just playing on this field again, like it just makes me want it even more just to come back here and fight for that national championship.
Obviously, you got Texas Tech, Big 12 championship game. You played them a few weeks ago. Kind of your early thoughts, Coach, on the matchup.
Well, they're a great team. I mean, top to bottom, I think they obviously pitch well. They've got one of the best arms in the country. They hit well, especially today. I didn't get to see the game yet, but I'm going to go rewatch it. They play good defense. So, anytime you face a really good pitcher and a really good pitching staff, it's all about executing the game. So I thought we did a good job of that today when we had our chances with runners in scoring position. And, just like always, we're going to have to play clean defense. We're going to have to throw the ball well, and we're going to have to get the timely hits. So looking forward to the challenge. I know our girls were just chomping at the bit last time they were, at our place, and we're ready to go.
You had a nervous former coach there watching there early, not in the dugout, but in the stands there. He's locked in, focused there. You, Mike, being here. What does that mean to have him support you the way he does, coming to the games and just being locked in and being there for you for anything you need?
I mean, it's pretty incredible. You were sitting there yesterday. I mean, he was like our Uber Eats driver. Last night, he brought us food back to the field because we were scouting the game, and I mean, like, just so selfless. It's exactly how I would describe him as a coach, and he puts his players first and just makes you feel like your best self. But I mean, it's incredible to have him in our corner. I mean, he's up in the suite every home game, and he was just so excited to come on this trip and kind of just, take care of whatever we needed. And I know these girls light up anytime he walks in the room because he's always got good nuggets to share with them.
Time for one more question. Anybody wants it?
What did you get?